Alright, so it's not SIC, it's SIA that I am taking a look at right now for the Burgler. Notice this downtrend line that started in actually the end of 2008. We continue to push up against this downtrend line, and actually every time we push up against this downtrend line, we do sell off. We do have some support right around the $17 level, and we do have some overhead resistance around 19. Now this stock, SIA, I have no idea what they do. But just look how tight the range has been just over the last year, since the beginning of the year, 2009. We had a high of like a little over 20 and a low of 17. This thing does not move around that much at all. And if it does, it moves about a point and a half on its swings, as you can see here, from 17 to 19, a 2-point swing in about a month, a little over a month. For me, that's not something that I really want to taste here, just because it's not really moving. And I do want to highlight this pattern here, which you got this downtrend line here and a flat line here at the bottom. If we cannot get over this downtrend line, this is actually a bearish setup where you want to short into this downtrend line here and actually cover half at 17 and then look for it to break down, because this is called an ascending triangle, and this pattern does break down. Zooming in here on the daily chart, taking a little closer look at the daily here. So you bring the volume down so you can see the price a little better here. We do have the stochastics here. Stochastics have crossed, couldn't get over 80. They've crossed and actually pushing a little lower here. Today we got a bounce off of this 20-period moving average, acting as a little support. But we do have that, look at this, right around 1875, we do have that main downtrend line that hasn't been holding before. And that's going to be an area where short sellers are going to want to come in here and short this stock. And then if we can break over that, we have that channel line right above us that I showed you before. If I go back, this channel line right here, we have that channel line right above us, right around $19. So the risk reward here, you probably have 17.10 on the downside, and you're looking to get 19.10 on the upside from here. It's really not there, especially because it's going to take a whole month to probably move an actual point in this stock. This is not something that I would want to be trading, just because it does move pretty slow. It does have a predictable range here. We're just trading in this channel. Once we do break out of this channel, like, it's going to move. It's either going to move down or going to move up. But right now, we don't have any type of consolidation at the top of the channel or consolidation at the bottom that's going to give us the clues to get in. If for some reason this stock does break this right around this $19 level, we break out of this downtrend line, we're going to look for another pullback and a retest of this downtrend line as an actual entry point on this stock to actually buy it. Then now I'm going to move on to the next stock you wanted me to look at. It's probably going to run into another video. I think it's FID. Let me pull that up for you right now. Alright, it's actually FDI, Fort Dearborn Inc. I have no idea what they do again. What I'm looking at here is we have this nice downtrend line here from almost the middle of 2003. And we continued every time we came up into this downtrend line. We continued to just bump our head and not be able to get over it. Here we have a nice little false breakout. And then we come up and bump our head again, sell off, bump our head again. And now finally we're actually able to break through this downtrend line. And we actually pulled right back into this downtrend line. So that's nice. We like to see a retest of these trend lines. And on these retests are key entry points into these stocks. Now, when zooming in here just a little bit more, is you're seeing this inverted head shoulders pattern being formed here on the weekly chart. You can see a left shoulder here, a head here, and the right shoulder here. And so this downtrend line since 2003 is actually going to act as a neckline. And we do want to see a retest of this neckline in order to get a nice entry point. Normally you see a breakout and then a retest, and a lot of people will buy the breakout, but sometimes you'll get a false breakout. So a good entry point is actually a retest of these trend lines. Now, I'm going to pull up the daily chart in another video because I'm running out of time here, and I'm going to continue to go over this, breaking it down on the daily chart for you there.